news band along with big claws, trying to hold the whole lives in his paws and applaud. Swear to goddamn the whole city, I make a woman talk. We got stars for hearts. Shit, baby living in a one chance lot, so I stick to the art. Oh my God, ultra man, cash bag, running through dead zone, hope it don't crash. Pen a song, bring it up fast. Be along, I'ma hold what I can and then dash. Y'all got another planet on stash. Far from the fact that the flames of our trash. That is not still.
All right, coming up next, we get to this welterweight bout between Mickey Gall and Omari Akhmedov. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that arm.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. All right, well, he's one of the more accomplished Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners in this division, DC, and I know how many chokes you have in your arsenal. Offensive Jiu-Jitsu, defensive Jiu-Jitsu doesn't get much better than this guy.
It doesn't get as high level in terms of the Jiu-Jitsu knowledge. He knows in every exchange that he's the guy that's processing things at a different level. From the armbar submissions that he has shown in the octagon to the beautiful guillotine chokes that he does over and over again. And don't think that he won't roll for a knee bar and get a submission. Right. It's just constant danger when you're in the jiu-jitsu with this guy.
And even the high-level wrestlers that he's fought have paused to try to take him down because of that patented guillotine.
It's
so truly a case of pick your poison with this Brazilian jiu-jitsu practitioner. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. 4 years apart, and they both possess a similar height and reach. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 6 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Makhachkala, Russia, Omari Akhmedov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 7 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Mickey Gall!
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
All right, so the fight is now underway. We'll see how long it goes. You've got a submission specialist on one side, and on the other side, maybe the most well-rounded fighter in this group.
Yeah, he is one of the best fighters in the entire UFC. But in front of him, he has one of the most dangerous fighters across all divisions. in the octagon because that one...
Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, straight right. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Still unable to find that precise range with the high kicks. Closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt. Not a great entry there, DC.
Not a great entry. He showed everything he was going to do. He didn't hide his takedown. You knew from the moment this fight started he was going to go get a shot off. The opponent was ready, and he defended it perfectly.
Just misses with a left hook there. Oh, single collar tie here. And both guys really throwing with authority. Miss with the right hook. Akhmedov's attempt there is blocked by the opponent.
Ooh, what a punch.
And now he goes with the combination of punches to the head, potentially some concussive damage there.
I mean, absolutely concussive damage. Landing all those strikes to the head. He's very accurate, he's very fast. He has a real confidence every time he throws his punches.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
Gets caught with that action there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Oh! Whoa! Ball's going to let his opponent stand up here. Wise choice.
Great punch landed with so much power. What a
ball gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there disguising his entry. Oh, you don't want to be anywhere near his guillotine choke. Might have the neck here.
Watch guillotine.
All right, so he postures up. Nicely done. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Big knee lands to the body.
Oh, good opportunity. Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
Back mount now. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Well, he's rolled!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves it. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet.
Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your classes. If I'm going to do this to anybody, it's Anik.
And now he's got the tie clutch.
Look at how he drives his knee.
All right, so now we're on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here tonight. There was a lot of pressure on him coming in. He has doled out a lot of damage, landed a lot of strikes, near flawless execution.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do is what's expected. When you're expected to win, sometimes it's hard to live up to that expectation. He lived up to it. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Now he's on top of him looking for a win. We gotta go!
And just like that, the fight is over.
He's done. He's done.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming. So a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 57 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Omari Laterra.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and handily knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you should.
In my joint with the smoking, don't flatter me. My got my back, ain't no need for a battery. Blowing all these ones, look like we hit the lottery. My OG just hit me up, he told me that he proud of me. Always going hard, a lot of people that count on me. Always in the studio, and that's increasing my salary. I remember I was young when they hated and doubted me. Now I'm bossed up with my name on the property, and no, we don't care what it costs. I started, you hear the exhaust. Smoking cushy with my dogs. The way she made it, she got it looking like applause. I'm getting all these plaques and got enough space on my wall. Diamonds dripping like a faucet. Big bag, I want a big bag. If it ain't getting money, you can skip that. Big bag, I want a big bag. Put you in a two-seater, let you kick back. I'm still whiz, got me in that mood. How they hating when they know that I'm that dude? I hear they hating cause they know I got the juice. They like, ooh, they watching how I move. They be acting like they cool. Still keep it real, still park the whip and chill. Still never popping pills, still got them in their feels. Still give them chills, pill $100 bills at a crib.
Coming up next, a UFC flyweight division matchup. Well, this dude is a submission magician. I am very thankful I am not fighting him here tonight, and it's really a case of pick your poison. He has so many different chokes in his arsenal and has been a master of getting these fights exactly where he wants them.
There are black belts, there are guys like this who can do jiu-jitsu at a level that not many people, regardless of the time spent, can truly get to. His understanding of position is truly unbelievable. He always has the frame. The moment you start to press into him, he's always underhooking, always looking for the next escape route, but not to get back to his feet.
Right.
He wants to go from bottom to top. If he's in the top position, you are constantly in danger. Don't think he can't submit you from the bottom.
Right.
But his position of choice will always be in the top position, sitting in that beautiful half guard.
Yeah, his striking also has improved a lot, but no secret as to what he'll be trying to do in this matchup tonight. Well, this guy has truly made the takedown a thing of beauty in mixed martial arts with respect to yourself and George St. Pierre and the truly great takedown artists. This guy's closing the gap and entering that company in the eyes of many.
Oh, absolutely, because he's done such a great job of timing takedowns. I haven't seen anyone so good at slipping a jab into a takedown since George St. Pierre.
Right.
He does a phenomenal job of getting from step one to step two before his opponent even realizes, now he's in on my leg. And if they do get their hips back, immediately he's up into a foot sweep or a headlock or an inside trip. It's just so many different ways for him to get you to the floor that he will throw every single one at you every single time.
And a lot of fighters talk about that wrestling maintenance and how hard it is, right, over the course of a career to continue to drill those things. He talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Natal, Brazil, Jussier Formiga. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia,
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
you ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1, and fear is not a factor for him. He feels so confident in all of his skills. He don't care what.
John, it doesn't matter. It does not matter how well you see yourself as a grappler. This guy's different level.
Yeah.
This guy's next level. You want to avoid this at all costs. Maintain distance. Do not really grapple this guy. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to...
All right, so now we're on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Oh, he's going for his arm now.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder
right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, and he moves into half guard. The guard pass is starting to pile up.
Right away, he takes the far side underhook. Look for damage from the top to come now.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Ground and pound strike there now. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Now the guy's got arm bar. He's attacking it on it.
And he's out. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, close guard now. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Close guard. Now try to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
Second round here. Tries to work it into a takedown. And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Shot to the body is blocked. Straight right is there. DC didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point. Look at the control in the posture as that big knee lands.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
Just out of range with that left hook. So at long last, he finally lands his first takedown after several failed attempts. You knew.
Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Oh, wow, oh!
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard.
Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
And he's out. Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Well, he's got his back now. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of trends.
Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over.
right, side control now. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. And that's the end of round number 2.
Listen, you did good that round, but I need you to do a little bit better. I need you to avoid that takedown, okay? Let's not worry about the knees. Let's not worry about the striking.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean,
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent.
Powerful leg kick lands.
Oh, big head kick there. Both guys landing with conviction now. Back to the feet.
Right hand punch in the clinch.
Knee to the body.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
And now he's got that
Level
tight
change, the leg, finish the takedown. Great job.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh!
Nice big takedown. What a technique. What a takedown. Great high impact skill.
You could feel the canvas reverberating here at the broadcast.
I mean, right there. Boom, 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 boom. It's like me running anywhere, John. Real nice body kick land. Ooh, big shot lands.
How good is that right hand? Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Oh, slams him down with conviction, man. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Back to the feet now. Just out of range with the straight left hook. Formiga's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Big leg kick lands.
It's okay. Keep going. Keep going.
Beautiful punch.
See on that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Oh, diving punch lands.
Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so the takedowns, the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly, you're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
Well, he certainly had his way with his opponent in that previous round, and with this guy, even when you know what's coming, sometimes it's still just hard to stop it.
Yes, because he's always changing it up.
Hits on the feet, his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Big punch land. Ooh. Oh, that was nice, John. That was nice. What a takedown attempt.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Back to the clinch position. This is he's gonna try to take down. There you go.
Oh, he slams his opponent to the canvas. I think the octagon's shaking, DC.
The octagon was shaking. Somebody secure the doors because they are going to blow the roof off of this place.
Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate. He's also very...
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle.
And he's out. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Oh, and he's back up again. Nice punch by Formiga. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
Formiga's lower jaw looking extremely swollen now.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, and that kick is blocked.
It's the same story, just told on a different day. Takedown after takedown after takedown.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Nice punch by Formiga. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Entertaining scrap so far.
Hey, stop.
All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Big body kick land. Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful kick.
Nice punch by Formiga. And now he's got the tie clinch. Hip tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hit this.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to the...
And he's out. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Nice kick.
Now connects with a right. Less than 3 minutes to go now in this fifth and final round. Well, thank God the left one's open because that right eye is really starting to shut.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Formiga's head kick attempt, that one is changes levels now, DC.
Oh, man, he was in a single, got to a high cross, takes the full ride, slams him on his back. What a takedown.
How's that feel to be on the wrong end of that?
Not, I mean, honestly,
I knew that was coming. Oh, he lands Lands a hook there, DC. That was one of his more significant lands of the fight.
He can land that strike over and over again. Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Nice.
Oh, left hook to the head is blocked.
Take him down, cut him. Take him down, cut him. Over and over, he's securing these takedowns.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Wow. Oh, right-left combo by an ever-improving Juicy A4Me. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. He's taking a hook like that. He lost all.
Well, he certainly... Well, and that's the type of aggressiveness and execution that is going to endear you to UFC President Dana White, to the matchmakers. Make sure you keep that out of the judge's hands, and that's exactly what he did here tonight. A huge shot landed clean. Clearly his opponent was hurt very badly, and ultimately the finish came right then and there. Outstanding execution down the stretch tonight. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 57 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Juicy A4Me.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need to take it to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.
I don't even got a rap. Grinding, I get it. Stacking, I spin it. You know the routine. You know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags. You know the routine. Hey, you know the routine.
Michael Murray put a hole in my jeans. I ain't playing in the whole nother league. Go to Philly, then I go to Reddy's, then I get a rollie, then I meet a bitch, and then I get a zipping, then I get a zipping, then I reminisce. I feel like Carson Wentz. I got the wisdom and for shit the bitch. I got a funny feeling that's falling. Boy, still the coldest. This the moment I come different, yo. Yeah, bake for Lauren, no monkey business, can't H&M us, no. Shout out to women in Cape Town. Africa's always a great time. Down said all of us live in huts. I tell them, dummy, go to Lagos. All you like to play tough. You really hate because your pay stuff. Philly women really chillin'. Really can't stop saying John. The double M genius back, mo. See me with sneaking with Fat Boy. See they can sleep on my raps they had, but who really can? Who really bitch?
Spin a milli, make back. Made enough off old hustle. I don't even got a rap. Grinding, I get it. Stacking, I spin it. You know the routine. You know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags. You know the routine. You know the routine. We living, I ain't got a posting. I ain't even boasting. How many times I gotta tell you about these rising racing ghosts? How many times I gotta tell you that I'm mob La Costa Nostra? How many famous bitches do I got for the love of the culture? Oh Lord, everything kosher. Came in big with a chip on my shoulder.
Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup. All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish.
Right.
Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So 2 years, the gap in age, with similar height and reach. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 3 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Leon Rocky Edwards. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 11 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, Hamzat Chimaev.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go with the start of this fight. I'm anxious, man. What a matchup it is, and it's going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see who has the upper hand.
It's going to be difficult to find out how this plays out, right? Striker versus well-rounded fighter. Who's going to be the one that's going to control where this fight takes place?
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the penalty.
Well, if you like Muay Thai striking, this might be your moment in this fight as he gets the Thai punch.
This is a massive moment for this fighter. He is a great Muay Thai fighter. Look for him to go knee, and then try to land a big one to the head.
Oh, damage done, bleeding from his cheek now. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Well, excellent takedown defense so far in this fight, and there it is again. He knew if he was going to win this fight, he was going to have to stop the shot, and he's certainly done that so far.
He has done a great job of staying upright. He understands positioning. He understands finding defense and getting back in the space where he's having the most success.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Leon Edwards. Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great time to land that punch.
Try to establish that jab, and they separate.
Right hand punch from McClendon.
Both guys really throwing with authority. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
Big knee to the body. entry.
Great single entry. Rotates the high crotch, is taking it for a ride.
Oh, this is not good. Mounted crucifix, all that body weight from the top position. This could be the beginning of the end.
Oh, man, notice how he's walking him over to try to get a windshield choke.
Excuse me? Windshield choke.
A windshield choke. He took the arm with him. You usually see this in grappling competitions with the gi, John.
A lot of downward pressure here, DC. Wow. Edwards gets back up again. Tries the flying knee to no avail.
Got him.
Seconds winding down in the opening round. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway. Edwards gets caught with that punch. Nice block and the follow-up counter with the jab. Ooh.
Oh.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Now we're going.
Single leg takedown is good. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Back mount now. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz.
And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish.
Bottom fighter trying to get nicely done. Close guard. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Edwards. Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
Oh, lands another shot to the body. Beautifully placed as he continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. He is going after that overhand right. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Grabbing the back of the head, pulling forward on the head, and then landing those beautiful punches. Really's got his opponent on notice here. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Oh, man, that cut is nasty. Single collar tie now. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round 1, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round 2. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Muay Thai plump.
Nice punch lands over the top. Way to hide that leg.
Beautiful combination of punches to the head. He gets tagged again. Whiffs on the right hand. Oh, an educated jab there. I could watch this dude jab all day.
I mean, he's so light on his feet, and when he pops that jab, it comes right back to his face.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Right punches there.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Edwards. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop you.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there. Big elbow there, lands. Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Elbows only tonight.
Big kick.
Oh, lands a left punch there, and a lot of it set up by good footwork.
Really?
On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. That was a perfect shot. Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. He needs to push the arm to the side, get his head.
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in the fight, what are you looking for?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just swerve away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make it. Oh, you got to watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round will be confused for a round of the year, but pretty good action.
It was a pretty good round. Not every round is going to have you standing up out of your seat. You understand that you are watching the highest level of fighting in the entire world, the UFC.
Ooh, blocks the shot. Still unable to find that precise range with the high kick. Takedown defense holds up. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Pretty good right hand. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Well, he gets up again here, but he looks hurt. Oh, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Edwards' lower jaw does not look good.
Oh! Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation,
he's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle.
And he's out. Well, he's up, but he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time. And he landed the right hand there. A beautiful jab there from Leon Edwards. And if you don't know the name Leon Edwards, you're going to start to hear his name increasingly. Truly one of the better fighters in this division.
Absolutely. And the reason you don't know his name is because he's more of a quiet guy. He's very reserved. He used to be at AKA for months, and you barely...
Quick level change.
Oh, he went single, rotate, head outside, this dude's off the right. He flips him over the top. What a huge takedown.
I mean, do I survive that, or when I read my last round?
Absolutely not. You don't survive it. It's over. It's over, John.
Have faith in your strike. This guy can't strike with you.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming.
Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Trying to stay in this fight. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's going down.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're going to sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand. Jab, right hand, hook. That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man. Let this guy have the whole thing.
all right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these.
Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Nice punch land.
Big elbow there. And now he lands a combination. Oh!
Oh, he got him hurt bad.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle.
Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, so the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but it should go his way given all he got done in the striking game.
Yeah, he did a great job of landing at will, mixing up the target, doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't get the finish that he wanted so bad coming in here tonight, but he had a phenomenal performance, and he showed that he's one of the best fighters in the world.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, Leon Rocky Edwards.
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of just dictating and controlling all the engagements of this fight. His opponent never really had an opportunity to lead the dance. He did that start to finish, and he wins a unanimous decision.
The blood huddling